What's good? What's good? What's good? One crack news in the house. Let's get to it. Now, Atlanta. Atlanta, GA. Boy, boy, boy. I hope they see what's happening in Atlanta. Atlanta. Everybody think it's the hotbed. I need this. Man, it's the hotbed to stay the hell away from. That's one city they wouldn't see me in. I ain't going to Atlanta. No. I go to the neighboring in towns in Georgia. But I'm staying out of ATL. Y'all had that. Everybody started migrating to ATL as if it was the new Mecca. And what you got is a bunch of personalities of people from New York, Jersey, Chicago. You got everywhere else, Texas. They then went somewhere else and failed at something and said, I need to go to ATL. You had strippers that said, man, I'm going to ATL. You had all these women who was in the exotic dancing industry that they kept opening up more strip clubs in Atlanta, more bars. I'm telling you, Georgia's where the money at. So they go there to get their money. They got tired of the politics and the policies of New York, Chicago, everywhere. So they said, you know what? I'm out of here. So they jumped up and carried their cell phone out. But now check this out. To top everything off, know what everybody did? This is what everybody did. They sat back and let Mayor Lance Bottoms come in, female mayor. She was one of us. We elected her to come in and said, we gonna clean up this city. And she was bout it. Then something happened. You saw the rappers getting all these opportunities that we had never seen before. They buying property, and man, property was dirt cheap in Atlanta, wasn't it? And then you start seeing a whole lot of changes. Tons of changes. Right? Atlanta was the party spot. Then start seeing a police department that excessively was violent. You saw more violence on the streets. By the same entertainers and the strategy that was put in place. Then it was just unnecessary, uncontrollable violence. Now Atlanta is such a violent city that the governor is thinking about stepping in and changing the policy. This summer, Atlanta is launching a crime, like an anti-crime summer. But let me tell you what's really going on. They got something on Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. And I'm going to tell you something else. What they got. This is why she stepped down. She announced early on she is not coming back as mayor of Atlanta. After all these people depended on her and they was ready for her to run, they were going to vote her back in. She would have won. Never in the history of this nation have we ever seen something like that. She would have won again. Had she ran, Keisha Lance Bottoms would have been elected back into office. But some things were averted, wasn't it? There were some things that were averted. Something happened. I don't know what it was, but somebody got some footage of something, somebody doing something. And whatever this evidence that is damning to Keisha Lance Bottoms, she is playing ball and stepping down. And whatever it is, the party agreed that she might need to step down. Now, who gonna run? That's the interesting point. Because 4 or 5 days ago, the person who she beat, the crooked, no good, what's his name? Kasim Sims, I think. I think that's his name. No, Kasim Reed. Sorry about that. Kasim Reed. Supposed to be a good Muslim brother. Muhammad Kasim Reed. All he was a person who spent 4 years as the House of Representatives, representing the state of Georgia. He's a politician, a Democrat. So he was a campaign manager, I think, when Shirley won, and she was the mayor back in 2001 before he went to the House. I mean, while he was in the House. So after they saw that, they was like, man, Georgia respect Kasim Reed. Let's try to get Kasim Reed into office. See, the people got him out because they felt, man, you ain't for us. You just accept the bag. And they need somebody to get back in there and put that smile on, that good suit, and that political answer. They want to put some goodness back to the name. So, now his political party says Democrat, but he's always been kind of on the Republican side if the money's right. Now, watch what I tell you. When the Republicans get somebody like him in there, oh, baby, they got something to work with, don't they? That's a heck of a ball of clay to work with. Now, you're going to see gun restrictions, changes, all these relief things gone, all the educational grants. Oh, well, we didn't need that today. Well, why not? It was good yesterday. Why it ain't good today? Oh, well, it is what it is. We're making some changes, so we're just going in a different direction. And he start giving you that, you know, takes an omelet to, you got to break some eggs to make an omelet type speech. But he's knowing he can win now since she stepped down. So with that being said, you got to be careful. You got to be cautious. You got to be on your P's and Q's because they coming. But you got to see the real play when they finna talk about this new crime thing. Man, don't fall for that. You know what time it is. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe and like that video. Deuces.